Max, here's the real question, though. We have seen this before with LeBron. Do you feel like he can flip the switch and the Cavs in Game 2?
Yes, he will flip the switch. This is what LeBron does. He often uses early games in series to gauge what the other team has, to gauge what his guys have, what he needs to do. Now, was that the only thing that happened? No. And this wasn't the first game in a series where LeBron was turned into a jump shooter. He's been a jump shooter. He was a jump shooter, and in these playoffs, he's been reduced to being a jump shooter oftentimes. And so when they're falling, he looks unstoppable, and when they're not, less so. But I anticipate LeBron going to the basket much more often in this game, collapsing the defense, finding open looks for his guys. That doesn't necessarily mean the Cavs win the game. And by the way, I don't think they need to actually win Game 2 on the road to win the series. It's possible they can go back home down 0-2, but and still win. But I do think they're going to have a much better performance in Game 2, particularly from LeBron. I don't think he has, 2 games where he can kind of look around and size the team up and figure out what he needs to do before he starts implementing it. I think he's going to have to attack the basket early and often, come what may. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but it should mean that the game is much closer. If that's a switch, then he'll flip it. I think that is a switch, and I think he'll flip it.
I want to take the viewer behind the curtain here for a moment, okay? If you give me just a moment, Max, just indulge me. Molly, during the commercial break, said something, and she said, if we're just being real, and as I understand it, that's what we do on First Take. We're real. We're not faking anything here. So, Molly, what'd you say? Go ahead and tell us what you said.
I said we should just have a segment, and everybody should just be real and own up and give our real picks right now after we saw Game 1 in the Eastern Western Conference.
Because she contends that and I'm Max, this is the true serum for you, you change your picks after Game 1 of both of these games. I, on the other hand, I picked the Warriors. I picked the Celtics.
I did too. I'm just saying now it's a sweep. I thought it was 6-4.
What I'm telling you is this Celtics Game 1, this Celtics Cavs Game 1, it told you what you need to know. Just like Game 1 of Warriors Rockets, it told you what you need to know. And one more little behind the curtain, okay? This is why I win debates, okay? You wonder why does Will come in, he beats Max. Max is a great debater, no doubt about it.
You're not going to say the other thing I just told you.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not. You can save that one for the end. The reason that I win, that I beat Stephen A., that I beat Max, is because I answer the question. Max just answered the question for you. Can LeBron flip the switch? And we all agree LeBron will flip the switch. He can, and he will. My suspicion is LeBron's going to end up with 40, 15, and 15. If not that exactly, that close nearby. That's what LeBron will be. But the question is, will the Cavaliers flip the switch? And the answer to that is no. The Cavaliers will not. It's a 25-point deficit that was laid out for you in Game 1. LeBron will flip the switch. LeBron will be that guy. He will score 40. He'll get 15 rebounds. He'll get 15 assists. And you know what? It won't be enough. It won't be enough to beat this Brad Stevens, well-coached, versatile, full of great athletic wings Celtics team. It won't be enough unless everybody else on that Cavaliers team can flip a switch as well. And I don't just doubt that they can flip a switch. I don't think that they can. I said this to you yesterday, Max. I said the truth of the matter is, the question that needs to be answered is, who are the Cavs? Who are the guys around LeBron? The guys you saw against the Pacers or the guys you saw against the Raptors? I think they're the guys you saw against the Pacers. I think when they go up against the Celtics, that's the team that shows up. So can they flip a switch? Can LeBron? Yes. Can Kevin Love? Maybe. Can J.R. Smith? Can Jordan Clarkson? Can everybody else? Well, evidence suggests right now, the playoffs suggest right now, that answer is no. And that won't be enough. LeBron by himself will not be enough for the Cavs to flip a switch.